Hello everybody, welcome back to, this Titanic conversion. We're now going to do, converting the Titanic to the Olympic. This is my prior knowledge. I do not know really much about the changes of Olympic and Titanic. Not that much. So, we're now going to move on. Pretty much they were the same ship, just a little bit different. So we're going to fly over to the bridge now. We're going to fly over to the bridge, and then we're going to change this roof to white. So we're just going to quickly change this roof to white. So I don't know why this was. It's kind of the stupidest change from Olympic and Titanic, but it exists, and it's there. So this is the stupidest change, but it's whatever. So it's white now. Now we're gonna go in the wheelhouse here. We're gonna go in the wheelhouse and just curve it out. We're just gonna curve it out. So just gonna curve it. So we're just gonna replace the door here. And replace the door here. Take these out. And we're gonna go by this wall here. And I just completely fucked it up. Okay, yeah, I have a door here. So good. Alright. I'm on a copy of the world, by the way, so yeah, don't worry about me destroying this Titanic build. So we have now the wheelhouse is now curved in, which is odd, but it's there. It's that little difference. The most obvious change I literally said last part, was that the rimming on the outside of the lifeboats were white. Titanic had brown. So Titanic had brown rimming. Olympic had white. So also this collapsible lifeboat was not there. No, this collapsible lifeboat was here. This one, it wasn't there. So this one would be on top of this one. So I'm gonna do this little quick. I'm gonna do that quick change. I'm gonna do it in just a second. I'm going to just quickly. I'm just going to. I'm just going to do this as quick as I can. Crap. This just looks a bit weird, but it's whatever. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna change the rimming, and I'll show you how to put this light boat on top of that one. So back in a second. Okay, 10 minutes of pain and suffering. Later, I now got all the rimming done, except on these collapsible light boats here, because we're gonna remove them. So I'm going to get our our fences. And all we're going to do, really, is just remove these little bits here. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With, excuse me. With, crap. So we're just going to remove the tops of these light posts completely. And we're just going to remove... Yeah, we're just going to move these over to like this, and it should look something like this. It looks a little bit more cluttered, but at least this light boat won't be there, so let's just take its place. Let's just take its place. I think in favor of this, I think there was a vent over here later on in like 1913. But, I won't be doing that later on. So, I won't be doing that, so. So just place your fences there, and it should look something like this. So I'm going to do that to the other side, and I'll, be right with you for the next change. Okay, so we're now on the forecastle deck, and basically the only change here is that we are going to shorten this vent here. And then we're going to remove this completely. We're going to remove the skylight completely. And we're going to turn this vent the other way. So, crap. We're going to turn this vent the other way. So it's just going to be, crap. We're going to turn this vent the other way. So it should look something like this. There we go. I think this vent was just removed. I'll remove it. Just remove it, but you can fact check me later, so. It should look something like this. It's pretty ugly if you could say. So that's really all the changes for the boat deck and just the top decks. So, yeah. We're going to move on to the promenades. So the promenades here, as you can see, we're gonna remove this completely, and basically just cut a giant, massive hole into the deck. Just cut a giant, massive hole from one end to the other. So it should connect over. Crap. Should connect over with the other side. So I had to fix this from last time. So this is a copy of a world. So yeah, copy of the world. Yeah. So this is. Yeah, this is gonna be same as. So this basically the template was Titanic. So. So we're going to bring this over to the forward end. I'm just going to lay down the brown carpet, do a jump cut, and do the fences. On the other side, well, do the pillars basically, and just do the same thing on the other side. So, I should start work on the Queen Mary. That's what I should do. But I'm stuck doing Olympic, so. I'm also going to remove these diorite walls that I added in here. It's accurate to Titanic, but it's not accurate to Olympic. So, yeah, we're going to keep this here. We're just going to remove this. Just, yeah. Basically copy this to the other side. I'm just going to do a command here. So, slash fill 55 1 with air, like so. It should look something like this. We're going to move this block here. Well, we're going to move this door here, and it should, in theory, look something like this. Really giving Olympic vibes. If you're going to keep the small promenade, I'm going to keep the small promenade if you're doing 1934 Olympic. Personally, I'm going to be doing 1911 Olympic. So we're going to move over to the, we're going to move on to the forward, like the end of the forward end of the fourth funnel deck house. And then over here is where you extend your B-deck promenade. So right where this davit is here. So basically right where this third davit, well, the fourth davit is. So right where the fourth davit is. Just going to, yeah, we're going to just extend it. Yeah. And we're also going to add another wall. So, well, it's not really going to be an accurate wall. It's just going to be a straight wall for me. But if you have access to Titanic deck plans, well, Olympic deck plans, you can go ahead and just if you have access to Olympic deck plans, just go ahead and just don't do what I do, I guess. Just gonna do a straight wall. So you're gonna extend your deck, well, your promenade out. So that's what you're gonna do. Don't mind those target blocks. I was doing the first class dining saloon. So that's what it should look like here. So and we're gonna do the same over here. Yeah, so we're gonna do the same over here. Just get this wall all sorted together. I'm going to break some blocks. Well, actually, it's not really gonna be seen, so not really any point in it. So let's just get this as quick as I can. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just just get everything sorted out. And these doors are where the passengers usually board. I think it was the same as Olympic that it was on Titanic, but I had to really fact check again. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna add the pillars. Just going to do this. So I'm gonna do this. I'm just going to crap. It was a different layout, basically. So basically, should look something like this. Whenever I finish up the pillars. So this is the Olympic. So there's the Olympic. I'm gonna do the other side, but I'm gonna do the other side off camera. But this is the end of the Olympic tutorial. Yay! Definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. I haven't really completed an Olympic before, so this kind of feels surreal. So yeah, just gonna fly over, get a good screenshot for the thumbnail. Let's just go to spectator mode. So / game mode spectator. And it should be a good screenshot here. Crap. There's the volume, and then here. There we go. So that is so that was the Olympic tutorial. All high mind dandy. I honestly like Olympic more than Titanic, but Titanic's a lot more recognizable. So that's why I had to do her first. So as you can see, got a nice little curve here. A kind of a curve evolution. Just kind of a good progress on what we did these past few bits. If I ever do a an update Titanic, I'll work on the stern. I'll definitely work on the stern, but yeah, it's good for now. It'll do the job. So, like I said, it was taken right off of Aquitania. So, yeah. And tomorrow, as I'm filming it, well, hang on. August 13th. August 13th, I'll do Britannic. So I will do Britannic. So that is, yeah. So this is just a cool little thing we're doing. Olympic had some pretty weird design. Like, had a pretty weird design, but I'm glad Titanic kind of improved on it. But yeah, let's take a stroll to the promenade. Just take a slow stroll to the promenade. And well, this has been fun. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time on the Britannic passenger ship conversion. So, bye for now.